When you're pinning on the label and the envelope, there's a specific number of pins we want you to use and specific places we want you to put them. The label, double check and make sure the size on the vest matches the size on the label. Center the label to cover up all of those lines. Okay, when you're pinning these, you go down through all the layers, up through all the layers, and then down through the top layer. So the tip of the pin is between the layers of fabric. That keeps them from snagging on other things. So the label gets 2 pins. And if you'll push them all the way in so the head is all the way next to the fabric, that helps them stay in if we don't get them sewn at this event. Now the envelope goes, the opening faces up. There's 1 layer here and there's 2 layers here. Line it up in this corner. Make sure this space is parallel. And then this gets 7 pins. And you want your pins to be a pin's length away from the edge of the fabric. It's going to go down, up through all, and then in the middle. So 2 on those sides, and then we'll do 1 in the middle, 1 on this side, 1 on this side. This pin placement is important because of how this gets folded. It keeps the pins away from the fold to be transported. So I'm going to go 1 in the center. And 1 over here. Now you can double check yourself by taking a pin and going along the edge like this to make sure the spacing is good. Flip it over. Make sure everything lays flat. That's your quality check. If someone is sewing, pass it directly to them. If this needs to be folded at the end of the night, here's a great way to fold. Grab the center of the bottom, center of the top, lift it up, and fold it in half so the label's facing up and you can see the size. You don't need to worry about straightening that out. Grab it in the center of the armhole and down below right there, lift it up. Label still up. You can see the pins are not by this fold. They're not getting stuck out to stab anybody. You still don't need to straighten that out because you're just going to grab this right at the top of the envelope and lift it up, shake it down so it lays flat, and then lift it and fold it in like that. Fold it just like that and stack it in sets of 10 on the table. The sewers can grab them, or at the end of the evening, there are some bags with elephants on them. They need to be 10 folded like this, stacked up in those elephant bags. Fits really nicely, and the pins are all in places where they're not going to stab people.